everybody. I got some Wingstop. Gonna do the Wingstop mukbang today. I got 20 pieces of lemon pepper chicken, which is my favorite. Got my Tabasco sauce. I have some blue cheese. And we're just gonna eat and talk. So I wanna talk about some stuff that's going on in the media that's hot in the news right now that's really touching my heart. And that's the 2 cases of the black guys that were killed. The most recent case is the guy named Sean Reed. I believe his name is Sean Reed. And he was driving in his car. The police start trailing him. So he was watching them. The police behind him in the car. And then he driving at a medium speed. And then he started driving faster as he see that they kept following him. Now, he's on live doing all of this while he's on live, and he's saying he ain't going to jail today, and somebody come bail him out, somebody come get him, and all that kind of stuff. So then they got up to a high-speed chase, him and the police. He stops after a while of driving and jumps out of the car and starts taking off running. And you hear in the recording, because remember that his video is still live, you hear in the recording that the police officer say, once he jump out and start running, the police officer says, I guess he's about to have a closed casket. Meaning, in his mind, he already finna shoot him. He already finna kill him. And then they also say it was the black cop that shot him. All of this is allegedly just from the reports that I'm reading and stuff that I'm hearing, that it's allegedly. So he gets out of the car, starts running, and they shoot him about a dozen times, and they kill him. While he's running away, his back is to them, not posing a threat. So I got 2 opinions about this on both sides, because both sides to me were wrong. And this might not be a popular opinion, but to me, it doesn't justify him being killed, them shooting him. But tell me why, when the police put on their sirens, you ain't pull over. Tell me why you making these police chase you on a high-speed chase, you antagonizing them, you looking back at them, you bobbing to your music, your music in the car while you riding on the high speed, talking about you ain't going to jail today. And don't forget, I want to iterate that it wasn't right for them to kill him. But why did he put himself in harm's way like that? Why didn't he just pull over and comply? And the officers are wrong also in the same instance, because I thought you couldn't do high-speed chases, because in the past so many people get killed and hurt, innocent people doing high-speed chases. So I thought that was illegal to do high-speed chases, especially in the neighborhoods and in different places. And then the police officer's gonna talk about, once he jumped out the car, saying, oh, he must gonna have a closed casket. So what you finna do? You finna straight up shoot him already, because you already talking about he finna have a closed casket. And they say this is what the black officer is saying, and then they shoot him. And then once their rationale is, they lied and said that the boy had a gun, that's why they shot him. But they didn't know that his Facebook Live was still going. So the boy didn't have a gun, and he was running with his back, away from them, not posing a threat, and they still shot him all those times and killed him. A young boy, and he was nice looking young boy. So, like I said, the boy put himself in harm's way because it could have turned out differently. He could have pulled, like I said, I don't know why he was running. I don't know if he had warrants. I don't know what was going on. Here's some reports that he was mentally ill. But I don't know. I don't know the facts of that part, if he was mentally ill or not. So that's a whole nother conversation. But I think it could have been prevented. I don't know if he would have stopped and complied, if he would have still got killed or not. I don't know, because that seems like that's what's been going on with the black guys being killed. But it was a black officer that shot him, from what's being said. So I think he should have complied. Maybe he would have still had his life. His family and loved ones wouldn't be suffering right now, because I know that they are. Because nobody wants to lose a loved one. So both sides to me were wrong. Sean was wrong, and also the officers was wrong in how they handled the situation. But I pray for both sides. I pray for the officers. I pray for Sean's family, that they seek healing. And the officers that's involved in this, they were wrong, so I hope they get the punishment that is due to them. But their family's going to suffer as well. They're going through this whole trial, this whole investigation, and everything. So it's just messed up. But we have to teach our young men, when you get pulled over by the police, just do what they say. Don't go on no high-speed chases. Don't be telling them what you is and what you're not going to do. Just be obedient. So I don't want to say obedient, but just comply so you can make it back home to your family. Because we already see what's going on out here. And it's not every cop. It's not all cops are bad, but we see what's going on. So try to make sure when you come in contact with the police, have in mind that you want to make it back home to your family and do whatever you got to do to get back home to your family. Because like the case in Georgia, in Brunswick, Georgia, that happened back in February concerning Ahmaud, I think his name, Ahmaud Arbery, and he was killed in Brunswick, Georgia. And I have my Georgia Bulls cup. I used to live in Georgia, but now I'm a Floridian again. And he was killed, innocently killed, while jogging one morning. And the father and the son pretty much hunted him down and killed him. And he's minding his business, not messing with anybody. And from what I hear, this was his normal routine to go running. And I guess he used to run by this same house all the time every morning, because he would set off this lady's Ring camera that you have on your doorbell that a lot of people have now. And she'll say, oh, there goes, the jogger. So he minds his business, and he gets shot down for absolutely no reason. And I heard part of the 911 call of the son calling, and they following him. And the 911, taking on the information. And something that stuck out to me was when she said, okay, I understand what you're telling me, but what is he doing wrong? And then that part of the tape ended of the one that I heard. So he wasn't doing anything. Even the 911 operator could pick up on that. Like, okay, you calling me and telling me about this black guy, but what is he doing wrong? So that's just another sad case, another family that we'll have to pray for, because they lost a loved one. Then you got two men that have been charged, because this happened in February. And it's just now getting media attention because the men were never charged. And so everybody started talking up about it and saying that somebody needs to be charged with his death, and that's absolutely right. So they have arrested the father and the son and charged them with murder. But comes to find out that the father investigated Ahmaud years ago when Ahmaud was younger and got in trouble because the dad used to be in the investigating work for the police. So I don't know if he already knew that was Ahmaud or whatever, but from what I'm hearing, and allegedly, all of this is alleged because I don't know for sure, just by the reports that I hear and read, see and read and hear, that the dad investigated him years ago and sentenced him to a couple years of jail or either probation. So they have encountered each other before, but it was still wrong. And I hope the father and the son get their due punishment, because there was another innocent life lost. Not only that he was black, just because he was a person. So everybody, we just need to be aware, be conscious of what's going on out here in the world and around us, and just try to make it back home to our family safe, because that could have been any boy. That could have been my brother just jogging or biking, and somebody just shoots him or, you know, kill him for no apparent reason. And that's pretty much what happened with Arbery. So I just don't know. We got to stay tuned to the case and see what else unfolds and just go from there. But it's just sad. I don't know. I just hope that something can be done about all these senseless killings that people are held responsible for. And there's some type of penalty, not only going to jail, to make people realize they just can't go out shooting anyone just because you're a police officer or whatever. You know, they need to make the punishment very, very hard. So these type of things and useless killings stop happening. So we want these black guys, or just anybody, won't have to fear for their lives. Y'all, I was hungry, so, and the chicken pretty good today. All I had today was a shake, a green shake with some protein powder in it, some green powder, superfoods. So I had my mind set on this today to go to Wingstop. And I got for work today. But I just wanted to come and talk to y'all about that and how I feel about the case. And we'll just stay tuned and see what unfolds with both of these cases as they're under investigation. And y'all just stay safe, stay prayed up, and stay tuned for some more videos of mine. This is my first video that I'm posting to YouTube. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Talk to y'all later.